Welcome to this strengthening, softening, empowering yoga flow where we are going to spend time with our breath in our body, breathing compassionately and cultivating that power from within. So we're going to start in an extended child's pose position today. Knees wide, big toes touching, hands reaching forward, forehead towards the mat. If it doesn't reach, then don't worry about it. You can grab a block if you have one handy and place it under your head. Once you've landed, place your palms up. So rotating the arms, palms face the ceiling. And start to tap into your breath here. So palms up in this posture is a gesture of both offering and receptivity. So as you breathe in, I invite you to think about what you'd love to receive more of in your life. And as you breathe out, you can offer up what is no longer working for you, what is no longer required. And I invite you to keep that intention anchored into your breath as we move through our flow today. Palms face down now as you press yourself up to an all fours tabletop position. Take my glasses off before they fall off. Okay, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And starting out with the crown reaching forward, tailbone back. Hug your ribs into the midline, navel towards the spine, and press the floor away. Make sure your fingertips are spread nice and wide and you're gripping the mat with your finger pads. So really pressing down underneath the index knuckle. It's going to help to take pressure out of the wrists and breathing deeply here. And notice if there's any tension in the thinking, wondering when we're going to get moving, any frustration arising within this starting pose. And we get to meet it compassionately and we get to allow it to leave with the breath. Let's move now. Inhale, sink the belly towards the floor, lift the tailbone to the sky, shoulder blades squeeze together, gaze forward, cow pose. Exhale, round through the spine, press the floor away, shoulder blades spread apart as your tailbone and your head drop towards the earth, cat. Again, inhale. For cow, lift the tailbone, chest reaches forward, gaze forward. Exhale, round through the spine. Take your time in between the poses. See if you can invite yourself into the entirety of the experience. Last round, inhale, sink the belly, open the heart space, gaze forward. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Good, come to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes. We're going to lift up to a hovering table, so lifting the knees an inch or so off the ground. If you want a little bit more activation, you can imagine your wrists dragging towards your knees dragging towards your wrist. You'll feel your body turning on in a whole new way. Keep breathing here. Good for 3, 2, 1. You got it. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Making sure the spine is nice and long, so bending the knees as much as you need to lift the sits bones up and back. Tuck your chin towards your chest slightly. Pedal it out if it feels good. Keep the breath going. Every breath in, inviting that which you wish to receive. Exhaling, releasing any and all tension. Good. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Keep the hips level. And on an exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Keep pressing evenly into both palms. So your right heel is reaching towards your left glute. Keep pressing your chest towards your thighs. Take one more breath in. Lift your knee a little higher. Exhale. Right foot comes down. Back to downward facing dog. Same on the other side. Inhale, keeping the hips level, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack left hip on top of right. Breathe deeply. Notice if you're starting to carry tension in the shoulders and see if you can soften. One more breath in to lift. Exhale. Left foot comes down, pedal it out here. Take a nice slow walk up to your hands at the top of the mat. Drape your body over your legs, forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows here if that feels good. Sway a little side to side. Okay, drop your elbows if you have them. Bend your knees deeply. Root your tailbone to the earth. Press into your feet and start to roll the spine up. Rolling the shoulders as you stand up tall in your steady mountain pose. Bring your hands together at heart center. Lift your heart towards your thumbs. Make sure here you're pressing down through all four corners of the feet. Tailbone is reaching down towards the earth as you lift the hip points up. Press the hands together, sending the elbows left to right. Lengthening in the neck. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come up halfway, bring your hands to your thighs, your shins or fingertips to the floor. Spine nice and long, sending the heart forward. Keep breathing here. Make sure you're grounding in your heels. So we're really activating the muscles of the back to send the chest forward and the shoulder blades glide down towards the hip points. Take one more breath here. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, keep your elbows hugging the side body. You can lower your knees if that feels better and come all the way down to the earth. Flip onto your tops of your feet and then walk your feet back a little bit more. Again, keep your breath going. Squeeze your elbows into your side body. Nice and light on your fingertips. Fingers underneath shoulders. On a breath in, reach the crown forward first. Create length in the spine. And then lift the chest using just the muscles of the back. So here the lower belly is engaged. The tailbone is reaching down towards the heels. Keep pressing all 10 toes into the earth. Deep breath in. Exhale, press your sits bones back towards your heels. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Step your right foot up in between your hands. Spin your back heel flat. And cartwheel the hands open. We'll prepare for triangle pose. So make sure you've got a good foundation here. You want to widen your stance for balance. The hips are facing the long edge of the mat. You have your right foot forward, left foot back. Raise your arms to shoulder height. Inhale, lengthen your spine, align your spine. And exhale, start to tilt over, grabbing either your right thigh, your right shin, or your right ankle. Make sure you keep pushing your right hip forward. And you can gaze to the ceiling or down to the floor if that feels better for your neck. Here we want to make sure that the front leg is not locked out and that there is a softness in the toes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good, press into the feet, stand up, keep the hands shoulder height, bend into the front leg. Warrior two, hold. So here, again, we want to make sure the shoulders are arranged over the hips. Lower belly is engaged, full body awareness. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Right elbow to right thigh. Left arm reaches up and overhead. If you have the space in your body, you can bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot. And here, make sure your left palm is spinning towards the back of the rib. Keep pushing that right hip forward. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands come down, lift the back heel, all 10 toes facing forward. So we're in a lungy position. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot for lizard pose. So you can have the back knee lifted for more activation, lowered if that feels better for you today. Keep squeezing the right knee into the right shoulder, lengthening through the spine. Here we're imagining the back thigh, the left thigh lifting up to the ceiling as the pelvis drops down towards the floor. Next breath in, reframe the right foot and step it back as you keep your breath fluid, plank pose. Side plank now, preparing by rolling onto the outside of the right foot. Press the floor away with the right palm. Make sure your wrist and your shoulder are in one line. If you need to use your left foot as a kickstand, then do that. And start to lift the hips up. Raising the left hand to the sky. You can also stack the feet. Notice your mind here, notice your breath. Be here, be now, with joy. Deep breath in. Exhale, hand comes down, plank pose. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, preparing to cartwheel up for our triangle on the other side. I'm just going to turn so I'm still facing you. So front leg is straight, foundation is stable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tilting and grabbing the thigh, the shin, or the ankle. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears here. Breathing in that which you want to receive. Sending out tension, tightness, whatever you're not using anymore. Next breath in, stand all the way up. Gazing out over the left fingertips, bend into your left knee for your warrior two. If the shoulders get tired, you can flip your palms to the ceiling. It's a little bit easier on the shoulder joint. Keep pressing the left knee out towards the pinky edge of the left foot. Take one more breath here. Side angle on the exhale, left elbow to left thigh, right arm up overhead, or coming down to the ground if you did so on the other side, placing the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Make sure you're pressing into the legs, lifting out through your foundation, not crashing anywhere, creating length in the side waist. Inhale. Exhale, frame the left foot, spin the back heel. All 10 toes facing forward now. Left hand to the inside of the left foot, squeezing the left knee into the left shoulder. And breathing, lowering the back knee if you did so on the other side. In each of these poses, we're constantly scanning through the body and noticing where there's unnecessary gripping, unnecessary holding. Where can you lean into your own support system? Good. Reframe the front foot. Step back. Plank pose. Rolling to the outside of the left foot now. And again, using the right foot as extra support, if that feels better for you today, for your side plank. So really pressing all four corners of that grounded hand down into the mat. Lifting the ribcage up and away from the earth. Stacking the feet if you did so on the other side. Whoa! Noticing the difference between left and right. Feeling a bit more wobbly on this side myself today. And that's okay. Inhale, you got it. Exhale, come back to plank. Deep breath in plank pose. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, press back to an extended child's pose position. Palms again face up, forehead towards the mat. Breathe. Notice any shifts in sensation in the body. Notice any shifts in energy that you've cultivated in your practice thus far. And send some love and appreciation to your body through your breath. Palms come down, come up to all fours. Cross at your ankles. Roll your way down onto your seat and extend your legs out long. If you are in a slightly tighter body, then please do grab blocks, grab books, grab cushions, pad up your seat until you can get your spine nice and long. If you are up on a block, I recommend putting something under your knees as well, so that there's no hyperextension in the knee joint. Flex your toes, fingertips or palms pressing in to the earth. So Dandasana, staff pose. Holding and breathing here. So pressing into the feet, imagining you're pressing into the wall. Keeping a softness in the shoulders. pressing the legs into the earth, palms into the earth, lifting through the chest. Very grounding pose. You may feel a tremble or a shake start to come into the body, just go with it. Take one more breath in. Get as tall as you can in the spine. As you exhale, use the muscles of the abdomen to start to pull you into a forward fold to your own degree. So for some of us, it's a very micro tilt forward and this is enough. For others, there may be a bit more of a bend. Some can sandwich their torso to their legs. But really be where you are in celebration of your unique body. No two poses are going to look the same, or no pose is going to look the same in any body. We're all arriving in different vessels with different experiences of life, of the day. And here we get to meet ourselves with compassion, to drop all judgment and love on ourselves. Slowly roll yourself back up and then continue the journey all the way down to the mat, to your back, I should say. When you arrive, plant both of your feet as close to your seat as is comfortable for you. Feet are parallel, palms down beside the hips. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you. We'll press up into bridge pose on a breath in. So as you inhale, start to peel your tailbone up off the floor, one vertebra at a time, lifting the hips up, 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 and we'll hold here. If you have the space in the shoulders, you can interlace the hands under the back and shimmy up onto your shoulder blades a little bit more. Wherever you are, see if you can drag your heels towards your shoulders. In other words, pulling back on the heels whilst keeping them firmly rooted, and you'll feel all the muscles in the backs of the legs turn on. Lift a little higher on your next breath in. Exhale, hips come to the earth, release the interlace of the hands if you have them, slowly rolling down. Hug your knees into your chest. And then grabbing either, coming in for happy baby now, so you can grab around the backs of the knees and pull the knees into the armpit chest. This is option one. If you have the space, you can grab your feet insides or outsides. Make sure that your tailbone is in contact with the earth. So the full length of the spine. So no curling up and reaching and striving for somewhere your body is not yet ready to be. Being absolutely delighted and breathing into the yumminess of the stretch of the hips wherever you are. Swing side to side if that feels good, or staying in stillness. Release your happy baby. Feet come back down to the earth. It's windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Get rid of any residual tension that may be lingering in the hips. And grab anything you need to enhance your comfort for the next couple of minutes as we do our final relaxation pose, the most important pose of our physical practice. Now, if you're feeling any fussiness in the lower back, you can plant your feet mat distance and allow the knees to fall into each other, and you'll feel this real yumminess, nourishment in the lower back in restorative pose. Or you can have your legs out nice and long palms facing the ceiling. I like to take up lots of space in my Savasana, creating a good gap between my arms and my torso. So here, we get to let go of everything. This is the point in your day where you have full permission to do nothing. No control of the breath required, allowing the body to breathe and be breathed. Using your awareness to notice any lingering areas of tightness, of holding on. And with your awareness, with your permission, surrendering yourself completely into the mat. A full state of allowing. If there are thoughts present, we get to welcome them, allow them. And when we allow them to come, we can allow them to go. Fully embodying the present moment. Fully embodying the perfection of the present moment. Start to deepen your breath now. Send your breath into your fingers, into your toes, and start to give them a little wiggle. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. And then take any final stretches that are going to be nourishing for you at this time. Maybe you stretch up out overhead or out to the side. Gather your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and notice what it feels like to be held in this moment. Roll yourself off onto one side. Press into the earth to raise yourself up into a comfortable seated position. We'll close the class by bringing our hands together at heart center, bowing head to heart, breathing in love, appreciation, celebration for yourself, and sending that energy out into the world with the breath out. Lifting the chin, opening the eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy with me for this practice. I look forward to being with you again soon. I release new videos every week, so if you like this one, then like, subscribe, and I look forward to continuing our yoga journey together. Sending you so much love.